What's up, traders? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option. Well, it finally happened. Everything I've been warning about happened on Wednesday. What happened? What I've been warning you about? We're going to tell you right now, and I'm going to tell you what to do about it. So with that, let's dig in. All right, everybody. If you haven't joined Rip Zone yet, do that. What's Rip Zone? It'll be in the next video following this one. Watch it. You'll understand and you'll want to join. So, S&P 500 closes the day on Wednesday down 95 points. Pretty nice move. A retest of the 150-day moving average, and kind of the top average out of all of these, and the Qs also took it on the chin. Wasn't really great. What was the catalyst? What have we been warning you? Bonds. TLT, mind you, this is a bond fund, down almost 2%. That's more than the S&P, more than the Qs. Bond market was in bloodbath territory on Wednesday, and that is what really was the catalyst for the market to completely roll over. We were basically flat on the day. Then at 1 o'clock Eastern, there was a bond auction of 20-year bonds, and is about $16 billion, and it went terrible. I told you these bond auctions were coming up yesterday, and lo and behold, they did, and they were terrible. Yields on the 10-year note are now almost 4.6. Yield on the 30-year, 5.1. Borrowing costs are a real problem if they start getting much higher from here, folks. It's going to affect the deficit. It's going to affect everything you borrow and buy. So, we're in a spot. I've been warning you, hedge with TLT, because that's where this market falls apart. What's our ultimate downside on TLT? We got lower back in October of 2023. That was about 82.56. That's kind of the next stop, and then we break there, and things could go very bad. People ask me, Mark, what would cause this really nice rally that we've had to completely give up its gains? It would be the bond market. It would be the bond market. So what are we doing now? What are you looking to do? VIX is back above 21, but these indexes are still very high. So what would I be doing? I'd be looking at potentially running short index, short volatility. Futures term structure for VIX, despite everything, stayed in a contango. We had a settlement today for May options. So we're still in a contango. So the idea of shorting a June future or June options, or buying puts in VXX or UVXY or UVIX, and then also buying puts in SPX or the triple Q makes a ton of sense. You could also buy puts in TLT as a pair against VIX. So any combination of that could make you some money, but you've got to be watching the bond market. There's another TIPS 10-year Treasury bond auction on Thursday. It's going to be for about $18 billion. Watch that one. That one goes as bad as Wednesday's bond auction went. There will be real issues. Last but not least, just looking at the Mag 7, Apple looks like it's going to go back below 200. Amazon looks like it's going to be back below 200. One of those is a buy, one of those is a sell. I think Apple has a lot more downside than Amazon here. So I'd be selling Apple, buying Amazon as a pair. The other one I'm watching is UNH. The news, the news that came out was really bad. I'm interested in the stock if it gets back toward 250, but I think there's a lot of risk there. All right, so there you have it. Keep watching the bond market. I laid out a couple of different trade ideas that you can use, strategies that you can use to take advantage of this, and continue to keep a hedge on. You can afford. It's important in this kind of market. Option price is still not that high. All right, once again, join Rip Zone. That's the next video here. Or give my team a call, 888-872-3301 for more information. Watch me on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I'm Mark Sebastian. I am your only option. Have a good one.